All right, we're live and back in within or journey within the Farlands. Gosh, I had one job. Uh, doing a kind of point 0.5 episode. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to do anything crazy, so I don't think this will be like the actual second episode or anything. In typical journey fashion, I would just called everything an episode. But I'm not really doing a whole lot today. I'm just chilling. And if some people pop by, I might switch up what we do. We'll see. We shall see. But I'm gonna figure I might as well try and be productive. I might do a mixed stream even. I might do some Beamcraft later too. Or another game. Or another Minecrafty thing. But I'm gonna hop into the world and get out of the thumbnailage. The tree of thumbnailage. There better not be a skeleton. Ready to just lay a hand. There is one, I know. Somewhere in there. Oh, I got, not too much going on in my inventory. I was gonna actually empty out my inventory a bit, but I think we're okay. I think we are fine. I think I patched this in. I was gonna start to do some kind of railway, but I don't think I have enough iron quite yet. Oh, yeah, and I should show something that I found funny. I don't know if I still have it here or where it would have been. It was right at the end of this hall, I think, or towards the end. There was like one cave I found that was really funny. Can take a look at that. Hi. Hey, Cherry. How's it hanging? Just stopping by for a second. Cool. Pretty good, how are you? I'm not doing too bad. Couldn't really decide what to stream tonight, so I'm just doing some mining and journey for the time being. I think it's a case of having too many options now whenever I go live. But I'm doing pretty solid. Work was pretty, usual nonsense. Oh yeah, I think that's what it was. I seem to have mined so far. I mined at the Farlands. I think that's what the joke was. Of course, Redstone, my beloved. Yeah, I'm so excited for when tourist season is gonna end. Oh, tourist season. Yeah. I cannot take it anymore. Good tips though. Oh, it must be relative to your job, eh? I wouldn't say I really have like tourist seasons or whatever where I am. Maybe in like more like eastern or western places, but not really. Just smack dab in the middle usually. most of the time, instead of having like tourist season, we would have like people just go away for like part of the year. It's like the opposite. Like tourist season is like the opposite effect. Businesses are like struggling during that peak time, I'm sure. Certain ones. Oh gosh, yeah, that would suck too. Yeah. Because it is a bit of a touristy place, but there's also a lot of little areas nearby that are like very touristy that like I'm sure they would rely a lot more on like stuff like that. I mainly mean with like respect to like hiking or camping or fishing or whatever it be. Whatever would bring people in to like small towns, and I don't even know if I'd call them towns. I just some of them are really small. No, I do actually like. I guess there is a bit of like that kind of touristy thing though. There is like a lot of like I don't know about like other people in like Canada, but like there's a big like camp like going to camp culture. Like people always have like trailers or whatever it be. So usually it's a lot of people kind of getting ready to go out of town, and usually that's when things get crazy. Or coming into town from out of town to get all sorts of stuff. I mean, just like entertainment or whatever. It's just like essentials and whatnot. Yeah, there's a lot of campgrounds around where I am too. Oh yeah, a lot of campgrounds. Yeah, there's like big like having like a cabin or a cottage or stuff like that. Like that's like a big thing, and like having like a trailer or a place, like somewhere on a lake or whatever. That's pretty common. Like parts of the year or whatever, where you can like go there on weekends and whatnot. Also like the rental like national park or whatever I guess they'd be called provincial parks in Canada, but like you'd know them as like national parks. Yeah, that's a different tax bracket than me. Yeah. Well, yeah, in America especially, I don't think that's like nearly as like common. 'Cause there's a lot of like all different strokes of folks having like stuff like this, or just living on lakes and whatnot. It's just very common. Like not even just like for summer. Some people just live on like lakes all the time. There's a lot of communities like that. So it's just I mean, I'm sure there's quite a difference. There's some similarity in that, I'm sure, but it's down to that old cultural difference discussion. Like I have a part-time job, and a lot of my coworkers and stuff have stuff like that. And they're not paid like terribly well. shows that they've worked for quite some time in this not paid terribly well job. That's wild. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember I know it's quite a different thing, but I know family who went to Florida and they were stuck down in Florida because they went on a cruise, and this was how long ago was this? This was probably around the time all the political stuff was going on or starting. And they were kind of like stuck because they had flight issues, and I remember they were talking about like how many multi-million-dollar properties and stuff there were. It was insane, apparently. And that's just like not really something that's very common in Canada. Is like just so many rich people like that. Not to say that there isn't rich people in Canada, there is, but most of them are down very like, you know, in a very like specific areas of Canada, not like out in the wild kind of thing. You know, you go to America and it feels like every other like house is like a multi-million-dollar home. Although that's speaking from like that's speaking of, like very expensive homes. Like I mean the average home now is crazy. At least from what I've seen. You know, if it isn't Blaze emoting. How's it going? How's your trip or whatever it is, being away? Is there a spider? I wonder where that is. But yeah, it's definitely not just like always defaulting to walking now. I mean, I have to actually think about what I need to stream or what I want to stream. Like, it's not like even, well, like before, it was like between the cracks or whatever. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do like a little short stream on Subnautica or whatever, and then do Journey again. It's not like that anymore. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Lots of time. And a lot of indecisiveness and boredom because of the indecisiveness. I think I'll probably put just the energy into like the server and probably this world a bit. I'm not really gonna rush things at this world because I don't even know if I'm gonna be doing more walking in this world, going out further like people wanted me to in the finale. Getting settled in the Farlands, that's good. Yeah, trying to. Figured it's not a good piece of comfort for now, as I kind of get acclimated to not doing anything journey related after like doing so much for so long. And I probably won't be, people probably won't hear the end of it, but that's the truth. But the server's been good. I've been playing on that a little bit outside of streaming, and I got some work done on my house. It's been nice to play on that. I kind of wanted to play only stream stuff like that, but I realized that there's like these like downtime moments where like I don't really feel like making a whole hubbub about things. I don't really think I would have an episode's worth of stuff to go through, so I just kind of hop on in between, like I did last weekend a little bit, and I got some housework done. And I got, actually I didn't do a terrible lot. I'm trying to wait before mining because Blaze and I are gonna go caving. I think that'll be kind of my introduction into like the stone and iron age. So I was like, oh, I got so much iron and all these good stuff, but I'm trying not to use it. So I'm basically back at wood tier again, essentially in that world. While I do the house, so I'm trying to keep the house simple. I mean, I'm hoping that's enough of like a punishment or a restriction or whatever you'd call it to like keep the house simple. Although I've still been trying to build with an exotic palette, it has not stopped me with that. Just means it's taking me a bit of time to do. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I want to do some animal pens as well. If I get bored of Journey here, I might switch gears to that even, or something else. I wonder what I was debating on what I want to do, because I know I said I was gonna do like Factorio and all these things that I was doing before the finale streams. I'm kind of just like, kind of just want to start from scratch and just see what I want to do instead, like I usually would. And I may gravitate back to things, because most of my list is actually games that I've already played probably, but I'll get around to that at some point. But I do want to play a lot of the server. That's kind of the main focus now. I don't want to just put all my energy back into this. And luckily I did realize that since the opening your inventory while walking or whatever, this thing, I'm trying to get it going. You have to press them at the same time. Yeah, oh, come on. Anyway, but there is like a way to keep walking while in your inventory or whatever. Like you like open up your inventory, you do that, and then you get out of your inventory, you can keep walking. Apparently that's something you can do. So that might help, because I know the next stretch of walking is way less exciting. There's not like a sudden change like there was for the Farlands, so I'm not looking forward to that as much. It's more just like a thing that's like, oh, that'll be interesting to try, maybe if I get around to it. Guess that's probably. I'll just keep mining. But I'm trying not to plan for that because that's not something I really was intending on doing at all. So I'm gonna try and just do what I wanted to do first. Oblivion, the base. I mean, that's something I want to do anyway, and I gotta mine a lot to get there. Because then I can use like the cobblestone for the Coliseum. Well, probably actually sooner for the boat highway that I was experimenting in the episode 1 there. I'll probably do the railway with the iron and all that jazz. I don't know if boosters still work, so I might have to do powered rails, which will make it a little more expensive, but that's okay. I just need something to get me over there that doesn't require multiple boats. I know you could just like keep the boats in the water, but they tend to break when they touch shore, I find. So I might as well just make something that paves the way across. But I'm trying to like think beyond this world, I think, is what I'm kind of trying to focus on. For now, I just need a bit of. And I know it's like kind of funny that I like chose this. But I did need to do some mining. And it'll probably be like I said, probably like a bit of a variety stream where I kind of switch gears a few times just to mess around with things. And I could probably just upload them as their own little segments. I'll probably just go until this pickaxe breaks on me, which might take a little bit. But that's fine. I might actually switch to another thing as well. I can switch to another tunnel. Shouldn't go too far. What have you all been up to? I haven't been up to much. Played on the server a bit. I worked today, got back to work. It was good. A little bit weird being back at work. And then I came home from work and I kind of felt the pressure to stream something. And I was like, I don't have to. So I just sat around and relaxed a bit, had food, and then here I am. I did of course stream this already. And then I did the SMP start. I'm trying to remember, like, catch myself up. Oh yeah, Saturday I was indisposed. That's why I was like, I was wondering why there's such a big gap on my weekend that I wasn't doing anything. It was because I was visiting with friends and whatnot. It was good. What's that? Walking around. I don't know. I don't even know. Nice. What about yourself, Blaze? How's your time away been? Oh, is that just? Oh, that's it's just like glaze from the donut. I tried like a donut. I was like, why is the plate all like covered in things? Exhausting? Oh, it's been exhausting, really. Now, what exactly have you been up to since you didn't really explain it? You don't have to like explain it in full detail or anything for personal reasons, but 15,000 steps? Whoa. Sounds like my average shift. But if you can share anything about it, then I'd love to hear about it. I also found out how to do boat elevators in this version because they apparently get patched by this point. Whether low-key ruined it. Started raining. Holy macro, look at all this. I need lots. I probably need a few double chests of cobblestone before I can even begin some projects. Beach fun and board walking. Oh, that's nice. That sounds lovely. If not for the weather. Did Jason return? No, he didn't. He hasn't returned yet. He did. I did one stream the other day, just kind of explaining my plans and whatnot, doing a bit of beginning work, kind of doing the tree farms and stuff, and I was trying to figure out how to do the boats. But no, he didn't pop by yet. That's why I did this instead. I was like, I should do a bunch of things. Actually, there wasn't much. There was just like two, I think. There's only like the server episode that you're a part of, and then this other stream. That's like the only one, I think. Unless you missed more. I don't think so. I haven't been up to much in terms of streaming. But I was basically debating what to stream. I got really bored. I was like, damn, I can't choose what I want to stream. So I was like, I'm just gonna do Journey in case Jason returns. But I think after, like, I keep saying, like after a little bit, I'm gonna switch gears. I got a few ideas for what I could do. Oh, I don't have ladders. Gotta love the new Bema 4 uploads though. We didn't look at the stuff in the pin message yet, right? No, I actually could do that actually today since I'm kind of indisposed. I'm kind of just chilling here today. So if, yeah, I could check it out. I'm not really doing anything, of course, in Journey here. I'm just kind of burning the time a bit. If you'd rather I check that out now and kind of give you some feedback, then yeah, I can do that. And then I could switch to something else. Could do a bit of a variety stream, not that it is all that crazy anyway. So what do you want me to do with it? Oh, there's a cave. Hang on, I'm gonna clear out this cave. Well, I'll block it off. Do part of it. But what exactly do you want me to do? You want me to look at it? Play around with it? What are we thinking? I think things will definitely go more of a route of like, I don't know what to stream, what should I stream kind of thing, like when I do streams. Also, dang that pick. I know it's holding on for dear life. In old Minecraft, like if this was alpha, that would have broke immediately. I'm fortunate enough. What do you think? I should at least I'll download it. You just let me know what you want me to do with it, and I can mess around with it. Oh wait, so you sent me a few things. Also, dang that pick. Yeah, mainly wanted you to check it out in a world or whatever, look at the mod list. So which one? Story dung or fabric? 0.0. Both? Okay. I can do that. I'm just gonna mine the rest of this stuff and then I'll do that. But this is just kind of the blank slate. This is basically my just chatting. Good jumping off point. Oh, my pickaxe broke. My new one, I should say. It's not the journey one. The journey tools and stuff will still remain in that chest. My beloved. Yeah, and then I'll see what to do after that. I'll kind of just do whatever. I've been kind of thinking about playing like some other stuff, but I'm not quite sure. I know I said about like Factorio and stuff, but it's one of those things where it's kind of been long enough where I'm kind of on a different brainwave, and I don't really know what I want yet. So I'll just stick to this in the server, I think. There was a mod pack that's been trending recently that I might check out as well at some point. That caught my attention. Oh, this was a pretty easy cave. I always love a good easy cave. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much going on here. A little more. Damn. I'm collecting all this redstone, so I'll have to do something with it at some point. I'm not very adept at redstone, as I may have mentioned. I'm sure I could work something out. But I'll download both of those. And then get those both into so how do I do the fabric one? I'll download it. The fabric one is Modrinth, okay. I updated it. That's fun. Okay. Open the file. For MR Mr. Pack, just open it. Modrinth pack. Oh yeah, you just open the Modrinth pack and then it downloads it. Okay, that's pretty clever. Whoa. Guess I can check out that one first. Okay, I'm gonna go take a look at them. Oh, hang on, one more piece of coal here. Okay, let's see.